Libras, get ready because July 2025 is bringing the luck you've been waiting for. Events this month could unfold very quickly, almost as if by magic. And this is just the beginning. However, the conjunction of Mars with the South Node in your 12th house, the house of the past and hidden meanings, indicates that throughout July, you'll need to let go of something. And it's best to trust fate with this. Many astrological events this month will activate your 11th house, the house of community and groups. This means your relationships with others, with society, and with various groups will be a crucial part of your month, and much can depend on these connections. When you're surrounded by people who share your ideals, dreams, and values, and you work together, achieving your goals becomes much easier. This is also a time when trends for the next 7-8 years are emerging in everyone's lives. For your sign, it's especially important now to figure out who you want to journey with. The more open you are to new things, in your work, daily life, and meeting new people, the more diverse the opportunities that will appear for you over the next 7 years. The luckiest people this month are those born between September 24th and 27th of any year. Your natal sun will receive a lucky aspect from both Pluto and Uranus. This happens only once in a lifetime, and not for everyone. Let's dive into the most important astrological events of July and their step-by-step influence on your sign. Key astrological events in July 2025 for Libra: Venus in your 9th house, July 4, August 1. On July 4th, Venus changes signs and will be in Gemini in your 9th house of travel, foreign lands, and higher learning until August honest, forming a lucky aspect to your sign. Venus symbolizes earthly joys and blessings, improving the area it transits. Its transit through your 9th house indicates a very interesting trip or a new acquaintance from afar. This could be someone from another country or an online connection. You might receive good news from abroad or even income from another country, possibly related to your online activities. This transit also signifies becoming fascinated by something or someone. Overall, it points to rosy plans related to your future. Your relationships with your romantic partner's friends and relatives will improve. Expect good news related to your children. It indicates profit from your intellectual, legal, or travel-related work. Most importantly, you'll be enthralled by something, inspiring you to pursue a particular interest. Venus sextile Pluto, Uranus's shift, July 7. On July 7th, Venus forms a lucky sextile with Pluto, impacting your 5th and 9th astrological houses. This is a powerful and beneficial aspect that brings luck in love and good news related to your affairs and financial opportunities. This aspect signifies a change for the better, no matter the specific area. Its influence will be especially strong for those born between September 24th and 27th of any year. On this very same day, July 7th, the most significant astrological event of 2025 occurs. Uranus changes signs and enters Gemini, your 9th house, for the first time since 1942. Uranus is a creator, a history maker, no less. It stays in each sign for over 7 years. By changing signs, Uranus sends a new message to the world, indicating where change and development are needed. Uranus brings each of us an experience we've never had before. With Uranus now in your 9th house, this signifies the lifting of limitations and a life without boundaries. It shows a new, revolutionary assessment of your own capabilities. During its transit through Gemini, Uranus will form a lucky aspect to the natal sun of each of you. However, those born at the very beginning of your sign, between September 24th and 27th, will be the first to feel its exciting influence. I have a separate video on my channel detailing the influence of this multi-year Uranus transit on each zodiac sign, and I'll link it in the description below this video. Full Moon in Capricorn, July 10. On July 10th, a full moon occurs in Capricorn, in your 4th house of home, family, and real estate. A full moon brings completion, culmination, clarity, and results. For you, this full moon in your 4th house will conclude a significant theme. This could be an important family event or celebration, a birth, a marriage, or a major event concerning a close relative. It could also mean resolving issues related to your place of residence. For some, this is a move. For others, buying a home or changing tenants if you rent out property. It could also mean renovations or purchases for your home. This full moon brings a sense of clarity and completion. An important family discussion or decision could also take place. Sun trine North Node, July 13. On July 13th, the Sun forms a lucky aspect to the North Node, impacting your 6th and 10th astrological houses. The Sun is light, our self, and the North Node shows us our direction. On this day, the Sun lights up your path. The task this aspect sets for your sign is to use your opportunities and resources, material resources, connections with influential people, your experience and authority to improve your work or home life. For example, using certain rights to get permission for a specific activity, registering your business, making changes, expanding your sphere of influence, or using the respect of your team, colleagues, clients, and superiors to get a new position, or using your connections to find a good, suitable home, or using someone else's experience to choose a good, suitable sanatorium. Overall, on this day, it's crucial to feel where destiny is calling you. Mercury retrograde in Leo, July 18, August 11. From July 18th to August 11th, Mercury will be retrograde in Leo, in your 11th house of social circles and aspirations. Retrograde Mercury brings a retrospective, allowing us to correct mistakes, redo, reevaluate, or rethink things. Mercury retrograde in your 11th house, which symbolizes your social circle and self-realization through groups, could bring recurring conflicts between you and a group you belong to. Debatable topics you've discussed before might resurface. Expect a reunion and an important conversation with someone who holds themselves in very high regard. Your partner might feel jealous of your common friends or colleagues. The 11th house also symbolizes our projects, so this is a time when you can correct or adjust things, including your future plans. Mars conjunction South Node, July 22-23. On July 22nd and 23rd, Mars, the source of strength and energy, will conjunct the South Node, the cup of accumulated karma. This is a very important aspect, bringing a high potential for conflict on one hand, no matter how it manifests. On the other hand, for your sign, the 12th house is the house of meanings, hidden resources, secret enemies, chronic illnesses, and self-analysis. During these days, don't rush decisions. Trust fate. This period could bring changes in your romantic partner's schedule or employment conditions. It's a time when you might battle something, like bad habits or addictions. You'll want to clear your closet of skeletons, get rid of secrets and unspoken issues. This might even provoke conflict with others. At the same time, the 12th house is the house of limitations and obstacles. Mars conjunct the South Node here indicates that an obstacle will fall and your path will be clear. Nevertheless, these are days for caution and thoughtfulness. Don't rush events or make drastic decisions. Simply try to observe what's happening. New Moon in Leo, July 24. On July 24th, a bright, creative, ambitious, and regal new moon occurs in Leo, in your 11th house, with a lucky aspect to your partnership sector. This signifies bright, grand success in various collective and social projects or events. You might receive an invitation to an event or celebration. Expect good news related to your older siblings or nieces, nephews. An interesting new acquaintance could occur. This is also an excellent day to start working on joint projects, whatever they may be, especially if they are new to you or are realized online. The 11th house, where this new moon occurs, is the house of your dreams. This is a time when your dream could come true, or you'll feel seriously ready to implement your plans. Even if some close to you strongly dislike your idea or judge your plans and dreams, know that their opinion will soon change, and in time, they will realize you were right. Sun square Pluto, July 25. On July 25th, the Sun will form a tense opposition with Pluto, impacting your 5th and 11th astrological houses. This is a challenging aspect of conflicting forces that occurs once a year. In this case, it concerns themes that might have originated in January 2025. This aspect indicates tension and struggle, a fight for or against something. On the other hand, it also points to weariness from this struggle. It's best not to plan solutions for issues that cause you tension or require risk on this day. Sun conjunction retrograde Mercury, July 31. On July 31st, the Sun will conjunct retrograde Mercury in your 11th house. The Sun is our self, and Mercury is the messenger of the gods, bringing information. So, pay close attention to the information coming to you today. This could be internal information, like a thought, idea, or memory, or external information received through the internet or from friends. Since Mercury is retrograde, this could be something connected to your past, a recurrent idea you never finished. This is a day when you might meet or communicate with old friends. You'll feel a desire to refresh information in your memory, reread something, or re-examine a topic. You might buy something you've long intended to purchase, or sell something you plan to sell via a marketplace. Purchases could happen unexpectedly today. You might see something and suddenly remember how much you always wanted it. Planetary retrogrades in July. In addition to Mercury, 2 other important planets will turn retrograde in July. Saturn retrograde. Stationary period, July 10-16. Saturn, the Lord of Karma, will be stationary, hovering, before turning retrograde in your 7th house of partnerships. This could create additional tension and burdens in your relationships. For example, you might feel a key partner trying to shift their responsibilities or duties onto you, or other people's affairs might become a hindrance to your own plans. Neptune retrograde. Stationary period, July 1-12. Neptune, the ruler of dreams and the collective unconscious, will also be stationary. This is a time of very strong intuition, prophetic dreams, and signs from the universe. Since Neptune will be in your 7th house of partnerships, this indicates shedding illusions about someone. You might learn a secret or become disappointed in someone. At the same time, you'll desire clarity in your relationships, wanting to clearly discuss joint plans and intentions with your romantic partner or business associates. This is also a time when you'll strongly desire to find someone who shares your dreams, goals, and ideals. That's your astrological outlook for July 2025, dear Libras. I wish you a wonderful and successful month. If this forecast was helpful to you, put a like and press the bell. Subscribe to the Zodiac Soul Insights channel and get a plus in karma from the universe. Share in the comments. Was this forecast helpful to you? And how much coincides with your events? See you in the next video. May the stars be on your side.